There's so many credit cards, tons of options, cashback, travel rewards, hybrid options, credits and benefits and annual fees. How do we make sense of it all and get max value out of the cards that we have? Odds are you're probably missing out on thousands of dollars. So in this video, I'm gonna make it very clear and very simple. 4 strategies that you can start using today. And this will ensure max value from the cards and your wallet. The primary focus will be on cards with an annual fee, but I'll even give you examples of cards with no annual fee, so make sure you stick around. And if you like these kind of videos, the pacing and the real world use cases, make sure you check out my other videos. I'm all about firsthand experiences and talking about the cards that I actually use. No reading from websites here. So 4 strategies, which can mostly be intertwined. And I want you to think of each strategy like a leg on a table. It takes all 4 legs for the table to stand properly with max strength. Remove 1 or more legs, the table crashes down, you get the idea. And look, I realize some tables have less than 4 legs, but those typically aren't as strong, especially when you move away from the center. Either way, feel free to fire away with comments down below. And this is all about optimization. Too many people get cards for the sign-up bonuses and then forget about the credits and the benefits. You need to make sure you get positive value out of each card year after year. Don't just keep the AMEX Platinum because it's cool to have. I promise nobody cares that you have that card. Plus, it's actually a pretty terrible card to spend on, unless you take advantage of these strategies that I'm going to talk about. And these are just scratching the surface, but let's get to it. Shopping portals are a storefront where you can click through to access company websites, and the initiation point or the portal receives a commission. And then in return, they give a portion of that commission back to you in the form of a credit card specific points or cash back. Now, these can be specific to bank portals like Chase Shopping or City Shop, which can be accessed either from the apps or the websites. But there's also portals from airlines like American Airlines and the e-shopping portal, which I've gone into extensive detail on, or United, Southwest, JetBlue, and others. Nearly all airlines have a shopping portal where you earn airline miles for clicking through the portal to make a purchase. And this can be at Macy's, Lululemon, Blue Apron, hundreds of other sites. Now, there's also more brand agnostic portals like Top Cashback or Rakuten. Now, some advice here, you can download the browser extensions, and then most of these will show you which one has the best offer at the time, or cashbackmonitor.com is a good site where you can see all the shopping portals, who has the best earning rate at a specific store, but sometimes these can be a little outdated. So make sure you're checking out the actual websites as well. Now, Rakuten is the dominant player out of all the ones I just mentioned. They seem to have some of the best deals and the most frequent deals at that. Now, for example, right now with Rakuten, they have a huge Mother's Day sale going on where you can earn 15 points per dollar or more at over 400 different sites. Or they even have some huge bonuses for signing up with SoFi or for Chase with some specific cards like the Sapphire Preferred. Now, the kicker there, you need to launch that application from Rakuten. So for a huge hidden benefit with Rakuten, well, there's a few. One is the referral bonuses, which are typically $30. Sometimes they have increased bonuses for the referrer and the referred with just one small eligible purchase. Now, my link is down below. If you don't have Rakuten, which I'd highly advise you sign up for, this is by far the best shopping portal. And the second hidden benefit with Rakuten is the ability to link your AMEX cards and earn membership rewards points instead of cash back. Now, this can more than double the amount of value you get from Rakuten. So these stores that I was talking about that earn 15 points per dollar with these sales could easily mean 30% cash back or more, since you can easily get 2 cents per point or better with many of AMEX's transfer partners. And don't worry, if you don't know about AMEX and the transfer partners, I have a whole host of videos to help you out. A quick tip here with Rakuten and just about any of these portals, you don't have to use specific credit cards. So with Rakuten, you don't have to use an AMEX card to earn AMEX membership rewards points, but you need to have an AMEX card and link it to Rakuten so that the system knows where to deposit your points. But by being able to use any card and not a specific AMEX card in this example, you can maximize all the card offers and still earn those AMEX points by shopping with Rakuten. Or if you're using a shopping portal like the American Airlines e-shopping portal, use any card that has the best offers or the best earning multipliers. Now, you'll often hear credit card creators talk about point stacking, and leveraging shopping portals are just the first layer of this point stack. But another layer is leveraging card-specific offers. Now, all the big banks have these, but AMEX, Chase, and Citi are the best to stack in my opinion. AMEX Offers, Chase Offers, Citi Merchant Offers, these are all specific to each card that you have within that portfolio. And they vary from one card to the next. They range from grocery and dining to retail and hotels and airlines, all kinds of different offers. Now, some can be as simple as spend a certain amount and receive a certain amount of bonus points. Others can be cash back by spending a certain requirement. Now, the key with these is knowing which cards have the offers and which tend to have the ones that fit your lifestyle. Now, there are some specific apps that will activate these offers for you, but I prefer to do it manually so that it's ingrained up here and I know which offers are currently available. And I recoup the annual fee and then some on multiple cards, just by leveraging the card-specific offers. And I'll give you some specific examples here shortly. So to tie card offers and shopping portals all together, you can activate the card-specific offers. So say No Bull in this case. And I think I have about a dozen or so pair of No Bull shoes. So No Bull currently has a Chase offer for $10 cash back after spending $100 or more. So then I can launch Rakuten or the American Airlines e-shopping portal, make a purchase with that specific Chase card that has the No Bull offer. So I'd earn the shopping portal points or miles, plus the cash back from the card, plus the standard earning multiplier on the card. But there's even another level, and this gets us into the credit card or airline and hotel partner programs. Now, the first one is specific to MasterCards and American Airlines, but if you have one of the old Chase Freedom cards, that's a MasterCard, or the City Executive card from American Airlines, or any MasterCard for that matter, you can set up a Simply Miles account, which is linked to your American Airlines profile, and Simply Miles has offers just like the card-specific offers that need to be manually activated. Now, there's quite a few stores here, Lyft, Blue Apron, and others. So you can stack the shopping portal points or miles, plus the cash back from the card offer, plus the standard earning multiplier on the card, plus the Simply Miles offer. Basically, this is a 3-point stack on top of the standard earning on the card. Now, there's quite a few ways to earn points from multiple partners as well, like linking your Starbucks account and your Marriott account, so you can earn double stars for any Starbucks purchases on the days of your Marriott stays. Or Delta and Uber have a partnership to earn Delta miles on your Uber or Uber Eats purchases. And with this, you earn 2 Delta Sky miles per dollar on everything other than UberX, and UberX earns 1 mile per dollar. You can also earn Marriott points on your Uber rides by linking those accounts. Now, with American Airlines, you can earn at least 2 miles per dollar spent on Avis or budget car rentals. And you can see that here from this website, and the earning rate goes up. So if you have status or if you have an American Airlines credit card, now you need to enter the appropriate Avis worldwide discount number to get this benefit. And with all these, make sure you're checking out the sites to get the full details. These partnerships do change from time to time. Now, there's also dining programs, and there's quite a few of these as well. So you need to hone in on which points or miles you want to earn. So some examples here: American Airlines dining, Marriott's Eat Around Town program, Rakuten actually has a dining program, or the Built Rewards dining. And with any of these, you need to link your cards with these dining programs, preferably your dining cards. So from my experience, most of these will only let you link one card with one program, so you can't earn points from multiple programs simultaneously. So as an example here, if you have a card linked with American Airlines dining and you link that card with Marriott's Eat Around Town program, it will unlink that card from American Airlines dining. But you can use a card like the AMEX Gold and earn 4 points per dollar as standard on any dining. And with the Eat Around Town program from Marriott, you'd earn at least 6 Marriott points per dollar if you have any level of status. So in combination, you're talking 10 points or more per dollar. Plus factor in some of the food credits with a card like the AMEX Gold or the AMEX Bonvoy Brilliant, and it's an easy way to stack these benefits. Now, there's so many more examples of these partner programs. This is just a few, and hopefully this gives you some ideas and shows what's possible. So the last of these 4 strategies is all about referrals. And you don't have to have a YouTube channel to get referrals. Hell, even with this YouTube channel, the majority of my referrals come from my friends and family, probably because there's so many other great creators and other avenues for people to learn about cards and the strategies. Plus, I talk a lot about American Airlines and their co-branded cards, which unfortunately, they don't have referrals very often. But with these referrals, I do see you all using my referral links. It is greatly appreciated. It lets me know that my message is being received. And referrals are definitely the biggest source of revenue for a small channel like mine, since the YouTube revenue is, well, we'll save that for another day. So the easiest strategy here, if you have a significant other, spouse, or hell, close friends, or you live at home with your parents, do them a favor, show them the impact that these cards, these sign-up bonuses, these specific strategies that are easy to use can have. Plus, you'll get a referral bonus and they'll get a sign-up bonus. Then say you'll return the favor and they can refer a card to you. As for some of the top referral bonuses, aside from the Chase business cards, which can be between 20,000 and 40,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points per referral, I think most people will tell you even at 20,000 points, the Chase referrals are definitely the best. But Amex usually has some great referral bonuses bonuses as well. These can range from 10,000 to 25,000 membership rewards points, depending on which card. And you can earn up to 100,000 membership rewards points in referral bonuses per card. And a bit of a secret here with AMEX cards and the referral links, I could use my AMEX Business Platinum referral link, which then you could use for just about any AMEX card. Doesn't have to be a business card, doesn't have to be the Business Platinum, but I would get that 25,000 point referral bonus, and you could select any card that you wanted. So the point here is check each of your AMEX cards if you have multiple. Check the referral bonus amounts of each. Don't use your AMEX Gold that only gets you 15,000 points when your AMEX Platinum or a business card could get you 20 to 25,000 or more. Now, Capital One is another one with good referral bonuses. It's been pretty steady at 25,000 Capital One miles per referral for my Venture X, but it is card specific. Some of the other banks like Citi, US Bank, Wells Fargo, they don't have any referral programs at this time, but SoFi and some of the other banks do. Plus, Rakuten usually has $30 to $40 per referral. Now, if you're curious, I have links to all of my referrals in my link tree in the description. So a few examples of cards and optimization. American Express has a loaded lineup of cards, so make sure you check out my All Things AMEX playlist for more details on the Gold, the Platinum, and others. Now, AMEX is probably the best in terms of ways to optimize your top spend categories and leveraging these strategies that I've detailed here today. Great card offers, great referral bonuses, Rakuten, but at the same time, it's probably the most misused and neglected ecosystem overall, especially with cards like the AMEX Platinum. Now, most people pay no attention to the credits and the benefits and use a card like the Platinum for all of their spending without even understanding the value of membership rewards points and their applicability. Now, there's 8 main credits overall, 4 that are travel focused, 4 that are lifestyle focused, and all this can offset that $695 annual fee. Take the Saks Fifth Avenue credit. It's $50 each half of the year. Now, most people don't even know this credit exists or they forget about it. Here's my recommendation and a simple strategy. Leverage this specific credit by stacking with an AMEX offer and Rakuten. Now, you'll need to wait and see an AMEX offer for Saks, which happens multiple times per year, or Rakuten will often have elevated earning for Saks Fifth Avenue, like this Mother's Day promo. They had 15 points per dollar at Saks. So in that case, I didn't wait for the AMEX offer. I jumped at that to basically get paid $15 for a $50 purchase. So here's how I calculated the value of that credit. At roughly 2 cents per point in value for my AMEX points, which I often exceed, a $50 purchase would mean 750 AMEX points or $15 in value. But comment down below if you have any questions. So next, the hotel credit. Now, this is a $200 per year credit when you book any fine hotels and resorts or hotel collection properties. Now, the hotel collection stay needs to be a minimum of 2 nights, and this travel needs to be booked in the AMEX travel portal, but it's really easy to use and a really easy credit to use at that. Now, what I really like about AMEX and this credit, you can link your hotel loyalty number and you can earn both the AMEX points and the hotel specific points, plus you can leverage your status. So with Marriott, I get credit for the nights and the points, same thing with Hilton, and this is not the case with most of these travel portals. Now, this hotel credit is tricky to stack with any of the AMEX offers, since most of those offers require you to book direct with a hotel or leveraging other third-party sites like hotels.com. But for me, being able to link my hotel loyalty number to leverage status, plus getting this $200 hotel credit and getting the experience credit at the property through Fine Hotels and Resorts or Hotel Collection is extremely valuable. Now, here's a quick tip if you have the American Express Delta Platinum, which is different than the AMEX Platinum. Now, this can be for the Delta Platinum, either the personal or the business version. These cards come with a Delta Stays hotel credit, which is booked in the Delta ecosystem. It's $150 on the personal card, $200 on the business version. Even if you don't need to use this credit, you can book a refundable room type prepaid reservation. Then you want to let the transaction go through and you want to let the statement credit apply to your account. Then you can cancel the reservation and you'd have either a $150 or a $200 credit to use on whatever else you want to spend on with that card. Now, I have a ton of other examples on how to maximize the AMEX Platinum and the credits and benefits, how to make this basically a daily driver. So comment down below with any of your thoughts or questions. So another example, the popular Ritz-Carlton card from Chase. Now, this is a premium tier travel focused card that earns Marriott points for any purchases made on the card. And there's elevated earning categories, which is standard for just about any credit card, especially the ones with an annual annual fee. And there's a few main credits that must be used to get positive value out of this card, considering it has a $450 annual fee. Take the $300 travel incidentals credit. This credit is advertised as incidentals, meaning seat upgrades, checked bag fees, or day passes to any of the airport lounges, which you don't need considering this card has airport lounge access. But a bit of a superpower here, this credit can be used for airfare or rental cars, things like that. Now, I personally used this credit in 2025 on a Southwest airfare purchase with no tricks, no special coding on that reservation, just straight up airfare that I purchased direct at southwest.com. So I called into Chase. I asked to use my travel credit. They went through all the different details on the benefits and the credit overall, how to maximize the value with the Ritz-Carlton card. It was about a 3-minute call overall. They were extremely professional, said no problem, and away we went. Now, if you combine this credit with a Chase offer for Southwest flights, which I see pretty often on multiple of my Chase cards, like right now I have 3 or 4 cards where I get 10% cash back on up to $400 in spend, so up to $40 cash back. So in that case, you would actually make money off of that $300 airfare purchase. Or how about the no annual fee Chase Freedom Flex? Now, the Freedom Flex has quarterly rotating elevated earning categories that are pretty popular categories that we all spend on pretty regularly. Think Amazon, grocery stores, gyms. So first and foremost, make sure you activate the rotating quarterly categories in the app or on the website. Then make sure you check Chase Offers. A lot of times they will align pretty well with whatever those elevated categories are. Also, Chase cards are great to use for Lyft. Most of the Chase cards that earn Chase Ultimate Rewards earn 5 points per dollar with Lyft. Just make sure that that card is active within your Lyft account. And if at all possible, have one of the Sapphire cards or the Ink Preferred so that you can double or triple the value of these Chase points to use for travel versus a standard 1 cent per point for cash back. Now, if you want to see how I got over $5,000 in value from one credit card, check out this video here. Or if you want to see the 5 best travel cards in 2025, check out this video here, and I'll see you there. Cheers.